If it doesn't feel right, then listen to it. If it don't make sense, listen to it. Okay? You got instincts for a reason. They was given to you. You got them. So now, you got to use them. Right? I don't think this camera's placed right. Let me just lift that up by a bit. Oh, wow. That's great. Is that? Yeah. Alright, that's good. Okay. You got instincts for a reason, man. Listen. The worst... So I got out of a pretty fucked up relationship about a couple weeks ago. Very vicious cycle. And, I mean, I'm not going to get into the detail of it, but the way it turned out, pretty fucking bad. And, you know, I knew that what the shit that separated us, I knew it was going on. And I knew what was happening, and I knew it, but I kept denying it, right? I kept second guessing myself. I kept trying to convince myself that, you know, it was a lack of trust, as there was a lack of trust, but there was a lack of trust for a reason, and those reasons kept building up on top of each other, 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 right? And there was something that we call red flags. Fucking tons of them, dude. I mean, just time and time and time again. And, you know, it was really fucking bad. So, listen to me. If you're in a relationship, man, and you're getting a sense that something's going on and it's bothering you, yeah, something's going on. Like, listen to me. Like, I know a lot of people might confuse it for, like, you know, people might say maybe I'm just being insecure, maybe I'm just being overly jealous, maybe I'm just you know, afraid and shit. Let me tell you something, man. Red flags, right? And what does this red flag basically mean? So, for example, I'll give you an example, right? Take my phone here. Let's say I got somebody laying in bed next to me, okay? Now, if I tilt my phone away, like, so y'all can, I'm laying up and then y'all just see me playing, and then I tilt my phone away like that for a certain reason, and then I like put it on and then I tilt it away like this every time I'm texting, that's a red flag. There's something going on. Or if you notice that, you know, your partner is talking to somebody else of the opposite sex a lot more than they're talking to you, check on that shit. You know, if your partner isn't having sex with you as often, that's pretty bad. They just red flags, right? See, things that change in their behavior that don't settle right with you, right? Because you're not paranoid, you're not going crazy. And that's the worst thing, is some people will use that against you just to get you to try and stop thinking about it so they can continue to do their little dirty business. Listen to your instincts, bro. You're not going crazy. You're not paranoid. And if you got red flags that you're noticing to back it up, there's a reason you're feeling that way. Don't all of a sudden just think, yep, they're right. I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too much. No, bro. When you reach a certain point of sitting awake and up at 4 o'clock in the morning for a whole hour, wondering whether your partner's cheating on you or not, it's a pretty fucking big problem. Okay? That's your instincts. They're telling you, hey, wake up, motherfucker. Something's going on. And you are being blind to it. You know? And it sucks, because when you catch feelings for somebody like that and you get so deep with them, it can blind you. It can really blind you, because you'll do anything just to believe it's not. But it is. Reality always is the fact. So, red flags, man. Whenever a red flag pops up, so getting to the point, man, because I'm a little ramblish right now. If you notice red flags in your partner's behavior, your partner's coming home late, they're not with you as often, they're spending time, they're trying to hide things from you, they're becoming a little more private with their life, they're not as open as they used to be, right? That's another thing. You know, they basically try to hide y'all's relationship. There's still ties with other people. She still talks to her ex. There's tons of fucking things, man. You gotta watch your red flags. And when you got red flags, you gotta nail that shit. You gotta nail that shit. Listen to your instincts. It's, if you ain't feeling right about it, if you feel that something's going on and you know, it's bothering you, it's eating you alive, and you're constantly thinking about it, and it's hitting you, listen to it. It's telling you for a reason from the feelings. So what you want to do? I'll tell you what to do. So in the situation that you're getting those red flags, you're noticing these red flags, and you're getting these feelings that something may be going on, this is what I would do. This is really what I've learned. Communicate it, right? Tell your partner, hey, look, I don't really like that you're doing that, right? Just let them know, like, hey, I don't like that you're trying to hide. It feels like you're trying to hide something from me. Be honest. Because here's the thing, if they're not hiding anything from you, because look, this is exactly how it's gonna play out, right? I tell them, hey, I don't really like how you're out so late all the time. You know, like, what's going on? You're making, like, it's not something else. It's like, what's going on? Or, you know, it's like, hey, I don't like how you're constantly trying to hide, you know, your phone from me or whatnot. Or, hey, I don't know why you're with him so much. Like, what's going on? There's nothing wrong with bringing up these things to a person you're sharing your life with. It makes sense that the person you're in a relationship with, you and them should know things about each other's lives. So the instant they're trying to hide something from you and you feel something's going on, red flag. So, right, communicate it to your partner. Let them know exactly how you feel, what's going on. And chances are, if something's going on, they're either going to snap at you, be very short and snappy, or they're going to lie to you. Because there's no way they're going to straight up tell you, oh yeah, I got a side dude. Or, yeah, I'm cheating on you. Or, I'm doing shit on the low, right? There's no way. There's no fucking way, right? So watch those red flags. Instincts that, you know, like, shit's going on. Or, you know, not even just cheating, you know, that they may be losing interest in you, that they may not even really want to be in a relationship anymore. There's red flags just going all over the place for various different things. Whatever you're feeling is going on. So whatever you feel is happening for the relationship, whether that's whatever it is that you feel is going, whatever you feel is happening, and you have red flags to believe that's reason, bring it up with your partner, communicate it. Then what you want to do, notice the way they respond to it, okay? Always notice the way people respond to things, because that gives you a good idea on what's going to happen next. Pay attention to how you feel after what they've said, and then see if the red flag continues. If they continue with that red flag, shit is going on. And either you need to investigate, or you need to get real snappy with your partner and say, if this don't stop, I'm leaving. Right? You know, if you're gonna be like this, then I have no point to be in a relationship with you. And stay fixed on that, because you know what's right. You know that instinct is telling you, because a lot of times if they might flip out and try to, like, tell you a bunch of different things, get your mind off of it. They'll do anything just to get you away. Well, they'll do a lot of things. They probably won't do anything, but they'll do a lot of things just to get your mind off of it, so that you stick around for them and they can waste your time, right? Use you for their own benefit, right? Listen to your instincts, man. If you feel it's not going right in the relationship, and you see these red flags, you notice, you feel in your heart something ain't right, or you constantly keep thinking of something and it's bothering you, it's eating you alive, tell your partner. And if they don't do anything to change that, or if you don't feel they're actually making any progress to help you out, right, and that trust is just getting thinner and thinner and thinner, cut that shit off. Cut that shit off. And here's another thing I want to bring up, bro, side note. Rebuilding trust. So I've talked about rebuilding trust and Too Afraid to Trust on this channel before. I want to bring something up, a quick point. If you and your partner decide to rebuild trust because of a lost event where there was an example of infidelity and it has been confessed to, and your trust is very low, if your partner tries to say, you know, if you and your partner agree to giving each other a second chance, here's what you need to look for. And here's what needs to happen. If you're the one who has lost someone's trust and you recommend that you want to rebuild trust, or you're the person who has no trust, here's the thing. Y'all come to an agreement, y'all want to rebuild trust. The person who's lost trust, the person who caused them to lose that trust, or who did the action that caused them to lose the trust, right? So girlfriend loses trust in boyfriend for cheating on. When they agree to get back and rebuild trust, the boyfriend immediately has to capitalize. Like, the moment, like, I'm telling you, like, the next time they see each other, next time they do anything, they immediately have to capitalize on fucking doing shit together, right? They immediately have to capitalize on that. Because if they don't, and if they actually, what's even worse is if they continue a red flag or give another red flag, and that person's like just made an agreement to rebuild trust, and you continue to do your behavior as usual, oh, you're not rebuilding trust. It just got even thinner than it was. Like, it was here, it doesn't even exist now. Like, you're playing with a speck of dust. Just get out. Get out. The instincts are telling you exactly what's going on. Listen to the way you feel. Listen to exactly what's going on. You notice that shit. Call it like it is. If they don't do nothing to change it, and they don't do nothing to help you with it, that's somebody you don't need to be spending your time with. There's somebody waiting for you that will. Don't be afraid to cut a relationship off because you wanted to work out with them. Because clearly there's not a reason to try and make it work out with them. Because they don't want to work it out with you. They don't care about your feelings. So, that's my take on it. Listen to your instincts. Pay attention to those red flags. Alright? That's really all I gotta say. And yeah, talk to you next time.